Good afternoon and welcome to our neighborhood fundraising game of the week here on nhsportspage.com. The Division II state championship game. The #1 seed, the Pembroke Spartans, against the #2 Portsmouth Clippers. My name is Pete Terrier, along with our videographer Jen Chick. Every single game in the Division II tournament has been won by the higher seed, so we'll see if it holds true today. Both teams played last night in semifinal action because of weather-related postponements earlier in the week, 2 of them, so they had to go with less than a 24-hour turnaround. Pembroke very impressive last night against Pelham. Portsmouth had to win a rock fight against Lebanon, so we'll see how much these two teams have left. Should be a lot of fun right here this afternoon at Lundholm Gym as Kafani Williams gets into the shot. It's going to be a good game. The D2 State Championship right here on nhsportspage.com. Pembroke, the home team, the white uniforms, the #1 seed. Portsmouth with the road maroons. And attack controlled by Pembroke. Welch has it left-hand side. Swings it to Williams in the paint. Drives baseline and right to the basket. Off the window. And Pembroke's on top early, 2-0. Timbus has it middle of the floor. Picked up the dribble, got it away. Taylor, he'll take a straightaway 3. And Taylor hits. Cameron Taylor makes it 5-0 Pembroke early. 2 minutes into this one. 6-foot-tall junior. He's a good shooter. Wears number 15. Williams takes the shot from 17 feet. And Kafani Williams has himself 5 points early, or 4 points early, and it's 7-0 Pembroke. Nice move underneath, Pat Lynn scoring. And that breaks the ice at 7-2. Scored by Williams, and the foul. Kafani Williams got 6 of the 9 for Pembroke, and he's going to the line looking for number 7. Inbounds, Joey Glenn catch and hits the short jumper. 10-4. The Glenn brothers have 2 points apiece, and the lead is 6 for Pembroke. Timbus with it, dribbling around in the middle. Swings it right side, Cameron Taylor. Taylor cross-court pass Curran, he'll try a corner 3. Curran knocks it down. When the other guys, not named Welch and Williams, are scoring, especially from 3, Pembroke becomes a very difficult team to defend. 13-4, another Portsmouth timeout. Now to Fenor, middle of the floor, left side Mackey. 2 minutes to go. They get it to Glenn at the free throw line. Glenn spins, kicks it. Fenor, he'll try a 3. And Fenor drains it. 16-9. Fenor, the first Portsmouth player, not with the last name of Glenn, to score here. 7-point lead for Pembroke. They have possession. Cameron Taylor now to Timbus. Welch on the drive, pulls up, hits the mid-range jumper, and it's 18-9. Welch with 5. Minute and a half left in the first. LaHoo finds Pat Glenn. Glenn gives it to Fenor. Fenor with 50 seconds left to go, has it right side, drives baseline, swings a pass across the lane. LaHoo jump hook and the lane goes. Charlie LaHoo gets on the board, and it's a 9-point Pembroke lead, 20-11. Finds Welch middle of the floor. Ball fake, gets a screen. Taylor takes the 3 and makes it. Credit Cameron Taylor for springing Welch there. He's got 8, his second 3, and the lead is 14, 25-11. Under 2 minutes, got it to Joey Glenn. Glenn now to Fenor. He'll take a 17-footer, and he tickles the twine. Swish by Fenor. 10-point deficit, 25-15. Donovan's got 5 in the game. Fans like that, I'll tell you. So now the Clippers will have a chance with 9.8 seconds to get this thing under single digits, maybe, if with a 3. Or they can get it to 10 with a 2. 3 seconds, Glenn doesn't know it. Dishes it off to Mackey. Desperation! And he sinks it! It counts, it's a 3! And they are within single digits. Wow, that's a big momentum turner. Going into the locker room, instead of being down 12, they're down 9. good feeling going into the locker room. Even though it was a lucky shot, they'll take it. 28-19 Pembroke, up by 9 at the half. Curran has it. Welch with it on the drive, baseline, hangs. No, the tip, Curran, no. And someone put it in on the other side, that's Timbus did. And it's 30-20, back to a 10-point lead. With it. Boucher, right side, Timbus on the drive, strong take, no. Williams with the follow, puts it in. 34-22, Williams with 13. The lead is 12. Nick Mackey will throw it in bounds for Portsmouth. Fenor on the catch, the 3. Got it! 9-point game. Donovan Fenor playing big. He's got 9, and the lead is 9, 34-25. Boucher sweep the pass to Taylor. Boucher now to Williams. To the basket! Scores the power move. Williams got 15, and the lead is back to 11, 36-25. Final 3.5. Mackey, left side, Fenor. Fenor picks up the dribble, finds Glenn in the lane, turns, hooks, banks it in. Timeout Portsmouth, 36-27, 9-point game again. LaHoo with it, Mackey. Right corner, Fenor, try a 3. Fenor knocks another one down, and he's got 12, and the lead is 9 again. But this is where it has halted for Portsmouth. Several times they've got a chance to cut further than 9, and now they'll have another one as a travel against Pembroke. LaHoo with it. Looking for Glenn, low block against Taylor. Glenn spins to the hole, scoops it up and in! High off the window and scored, and it's a 7-point game. 39-32, Williams on the attack, travel! Portsmouth with another chance. They can cut it even closer than 7. Here's Glenn, bounce pass, low block to his little brother, turns. Got the bounce! Joey Glenn has made this a 5-point game, 39-34. Welch wipes off the bottom of his shoes, finds Williams. Cameron Taylor, right side, Pat Welch. Welch gets it to Williams. Williams on the drive to the basket, counted in the foul! LaHoo on his backside in the lane, and Williams has scored his 20th point to push the lead back to 7, 41-34. 20 to play. Mackey. Fenor on the right side, looking for Glenn down low. Fenor gets the pick from Glenn. He'll take the long jumper, and it goes. 5-point game again, 41-36. Fenor's got 12 or 14. A turnover. Williams lost it. Glenn came up with it. 5-point game. Portsmouth can get even closer. 4:50 to play. Fenor on the drive, pulls up, short, tipped. Timbus got the rebound to Taylor. Now to Welch. Welch with the push. Welch feeds Williams. He takes a shot downtown. No. Fenor the rebound to Mackey. Mulvey says run. Right side, LaHoo for 3. Short. Taylor. You heard the groan from the Portsmouth crowd there. They wanted that one. LaHoo tips it away. Steal, Mackey. And a travel on Mackey. Running it. Gage attacking. Lost it. Got it to Taylor. Now back to Gage. We're 2.5 minutes left. Here's Welch. They're looking for a trap in the corner. Williams has it. Dribbles through. Then throws it away. Portsmouth has it again. Another chance. Down 5, 2:23 to go. But it puts Pembroke over the limit. So Glenn on the line. He's got 2 shots here. He's a decent free throw shooter, but he missed it. They said he was shooting 2, but it was a 1-on-1. Here's Taylor. Portsmouth squanders another chance. Alosa calls timeout. 2:01 to play. Someone in, and teams usually huddle up. Inbounds to Welch on the drive. Hangs! Double pump move and scores. Back to a 7-point lead. Welch has 12, and the lead is 7, 43-36. Minute 49 to go. Fanor misses at the other end, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Donovan. Pembroke ball. Welch finds Williams, drives, hangs, it pops out. Rebound, Williams got it back. Couple of pump fake, reverses it up and in. That was a battle of wills, and Williams had the will. He's got 22. The lead back to 9, 45-36. That might have just iced it. Here's Mackey for three. It's short, front rim. Rebound, Portsmouth. LaHoo for three. Got it. 6-point game. Minute 13 to go. 45-39. There it is, final minute. Portsmouth trying to get back in it. They got it to Glenn. Glenn finds Fanor. Looking for Glenn, low block. Good defense by Taylor. Under 50 seconds. Fanor drives baseline. Hook shot, no. Glenn offensive rebound, puts it on the floor, goes up strong, no. Rebound tips out. Mackey traces it down, but knocks it into the backcourt. That's over and back on Portsmouth. It'll be Pembroke basketball. 8 seconds. Farnham with it. Portsmouth not even shooting here. And there's your final horn. The final score, 49-40. Pembroke wins it. Back-to-back Division II state championships for the Spartans. 22 points for Jordan Williams. 15 for Patrick Welch. They've done it. They've gone back-to-back. We got the Pembroke Spartans, two-time D2 champions. They beat Portsmouth. The final score, 49-40. The group interview thing, I danced with these guys last year as unbeatens. We're not going to do that today because you lost the game, but I got Pat Welch, I got Dominic Timbus, Kafani Williams, Dylan Gage, Matt Kern, and the rest of the Pembroke Spartans back there. I want to start with you, Max. Max, you joined this team as a transfer. Did you ever think, you probably thought that there was a chance that you'd be dancing, and it's funny watching a big 6'8" white guy make the moves in the dance room, in the locker room back here. But talk about this team and how it was, you know, kind of getting acclimated and playing with these guys, because you knew you were the favorites from the start.
It was hard in the beginning because I didn't think I was going to get that much playing time because I didn't play in the fall league, but I grew a companionship with all the players on the team, and I worked for my role, and I got the starting spot, and we worked all year, and we got the title.
Now you got a medallion around your neck. Dylan Gage has got the net around his neck. He got the year started off on the right foot in Lebanon, hitting a three to win it at the buzzer. Think back to that game. You guys had all the high hopes and all the hype going into it, and you almost lost that first game, but you bailed your team out.
Yeah. Oh, we're coming down, breaking the press. Probably made a good pass to Max, who skipped it to me, and I decided to fire it up. I knew there wasn't much time left, so I had to do it, and went in, and I'll take the W.
One of the big reasons, Kafani Williams over here, I remember seeing you as a freshman, and you were very athletic, jumping out of the gym, but fouling out about just every game. You couldn't stay in the game. You were just fouling. You learned to really control yourself this year, and you turned into a superstar player here.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, I just learned over the summer that I need to really slow down if I want to be an impact in this game, you know, because I can't approach the game too fast. So I got to just slow down and accept my role as being like, you know, being like a scorer and just slowing down and just doing what I got to do.
And it worked for you today. You had 22 points, 11 rebounds in the game. You three guys right here playing the whole way Iron Man after playing less than 24 hours last night. All 32 minutes. You probably played all 32 last night until they took you out at the end. But Pat, net around your net, second time that's happened here. There was a lot of pressure on you because people were talking about you as a freshman, saying this kid's the next great Pembroke player, and you lived up to the hype for sure.
I mean, I guess I did pretty well over the 4 years, but the thing I'm most happy about is just winning 2 championships back-to-back. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, so that's it.
How about the relationship that you have with your head coach, Matt Alosa? He's obviously the big name in Pembroke high school basketball history. You guys have a special relationship. Did it mean extra to you to win these 2 championships for him?
Yeah, I mean, I think he coached here for 6 years before he won the first one, and then so I've known him since I was 8 years old, and he's helped me get to the player I am today. And I think it's awesome that I helped him and everyone else helped him get 2 championships as a coach, and I think he loves that.
Let's talk to Dom Timbus, who played a lot of point guard today, and you had 2 points, you had 5 assists, 7 rebounds, so you really showed the all-around game. But you're one of the guys that's coming back this year. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. I think Bohaker is going to be gone as well. But everybody's coming back. Everybody's coming back, and I know you got Rob Wilson here somewhere who hopefully will be eligible next year in HIAA. Max coming back. I mean, you guys, can there be a three-peat for Pembroke?
Oh, absolutely. I think so, absolutely. I think we're going to be big, and we're going to be a force on defense, and we're going to play smart offensively, and hopefully win 3 in a row.
Pat, I'll let you take this one. What's the difference between this championship and last year?
I think the difference is this year, we had to, in the last year's team, we all played with each other since we were 9 years old. In this year's team, in the beginning of the season, Max is new. Dylan didn't play last year, so everyone had to get acclimated together. So I think it was harder this year to be close as a team on the court, and I think we overcame that at the end of the season, and that's why we won.
Well, they certainly did the job. Pembroke, defending champs again next year. Back to back, baby. The Spartans are your champs in D2. Back to back, the Pembroke Spartans have won their 2nd consecutive Division II championship. Coach Matt Aloso with us here. And Coach, congratulations on another win in the championship game. I mean, you know how hard this was as a player to get it done. Now as a coach, it took you a few years. I think Pat Welch said it was 6 years before you won one last year. What's the difference between last year's win and this year's win?
They're both very sweet, different bunch of guys. We're very different than last year's team. Last year we were guard heavy, and this year I think we're kind of bigger. You saw it in the middle of that second and third quarter. Portsmouth kind of turned up the pressure a little bit, and we need our forwards and 3 men to really handle the ball. The kids did a great job. They had a great season. I actually have to thank Portsmouth. They beat us in the regular season, playing really hard, physical, box and one, and we did a good job tonight getting them out of that and then playing man-to-man because our other guys, our extra guys, our role player guys did the job and made plays.
Do you think that was kind of a wake-up call for your team too?
I think it was, in a little bit. There's a little bit of added pressure when you haven't lost in 2 years. I think this group is 47-1, so it's tough. When you've only lost 1 game and you're trying to improve, you really have to break down the film and see what we need to improve on. But that particular game, I knew our kids wanted to get back here and play Portsmouth just to kind of prove to everybody that we are the best team this year.
And with your team, they had like a 9-point lead and bigger than that, and they kept getting it to about 9, but they couldn't get over the hump. They finally did, I think, got it down to 4 at one point, but you guys always just seem to step up and make a big play at the right time.
Yeah, I thought there was 3 or 4, actually 5 opportunities in that game where we kind of could have put them away, put it to 14, put it to 16, but Portsmouth wouldn't allow it. And Coach Mulvey started to press, I think, at the end of the third quarter where they started to apply the pressure and it just gradually increased. We needed to make our players, Pat and Jordan, made some plays down the end of the game, which got us the lead 7, 8, 9 points to hold on. But you know, if there's another Portsmouth's a great team. I got to give Coach Mulvey. He's one of the greatest coaches in the state, and that team was well prepared to play against us. We have to go back to back. Maybe if he had a couple more days, he would have got us. But today, our kids did a great job, and they deserve it.
Let's talk about where Pat Welch belongs in the Mount Rushmore of Pembroke sports, especially basketball. I mean, obviously there's you, Matt Alosa, on the top. Pat Welch was a kid with a lot of hype and a lot of build-up coming in as a freshman. I think he lived up to the billing over the 4 years.
I do too, and and the goal for Pat is to progress from freshman to sophomore to junior, senior, and I think people that have watched him have seen that progression. He's not one-dimensional three-point shooter. Now he goes to the basket, handles the ball, plays really good defense. He couldn't guard anybody his sophomore year, and he's guarding the best guy every single night on the court. So he's going to be a really good college basketball player. Pat works at the game every day, so that's what gets it better. So I'm really happy for him. Just under 2,000 points, player of the year last year. He's player of the year this year. I don't know if it's out, but he is. It doesn't matter how it comes out, 25 points a game. But to be honest with you, the reason why we won it this year especially is he gets everybody involved, and that's why he's the best player.
How about Kafani Williams? I mean, I was telling him, as a freshman, he could jump out of the gym. He had all the athletic ability in the world. He just couldn't keep out of foul trouble. This year, that didn't seem to be as much of a problem for him, and way his offense has developed. I mean, he's really one of the best players in the state, and I don't think a lot of people give him that kind of credit.
He definitely is. Jordan's averaging 19 and 13 on the best team in the state, and he keeps it equal inside, outside for Pat. Dominic now can guard the best player inside, outside for the other team. So Jordan, we kind of can put him on somebody where keep him out of foul trouble, but to be honest, he's much, much better. Tonight he guarded Devin for most of the game. So he can guard a guard, he can guard a forward. I'm looking forward to see how he does in college. He had a great senior year.
So what do you guys do for an encore? I know you're already going to get to work tonight on that three-peat, but, I mean, you've got some guys coming back. I mean, you're losing Pat and Jordan, and you're losing Gage, and I think Bohaker, but he doesn't really play that much. I mean, you guys are bringing back a strong team next year, and I think you're going to get, I believe Wilson should be eligible.
These guys live basketball. All the guys in the locker room, so a couple of them play other sports. But we'll get ready for next year. We're moving up to Division I next year, and we're going to try to put together a game plan to win some games. The incredible thing is, Pat was telling me earlier, he's 97-6 in 4 years, and he's 47-1 in 2 years. He's lost 6 games his whole life as a high school player. So these kids know how to win. And a lot of times at the end of that game, Portsmouth's applying all that pressure. When you know how to win and you've been there, it really helps you out when it matters. And hopefully they can take it into next year.
Well, D1, that's news to me. I didn't know that. That's going to be interesting next year. Thanks so much, Coach, for everything. And we'll see you over the summer, I'm sure. But really looking forward to next season already.
Thank you so much.